Eat these.
Well,
Thank
if your
you,
parents...
Big Bear.
He looks over to you and he takes the helmet off and drops it to the ground, and you guys do see some resemblance to Fenthwick. He has the shock of blue hair.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only defining feature I have of Fenthwick, so blue hair.
Is blue hair common in your village?
There's multiple colors. We just, it's random from family to family.
The hell are you guys, trolls?
They're gnomes.
Yes, I see that. If your parents went to the forest, they might have ran all the way to Sheepshed? Shepshed?
Shepshed? I
Shepshed.
don't know. That's a long run.
I'm pretty sure my parents are dead.
Fuck, I was trying to avoid that.
And the giant killed so many of the families. That's why I wanted to attack it. I wanted to save it like my big brother would.
Oh, look at Bear. Like dead in the
Can fucking make this fucking connection, please?
You mean, let me guess. And I'll just take out the shield and just kind of hold it.
He like looks up at it and then looks like kind of looks over his arm, and he runs up and like grabs the shield and says, "Why do you have this?"
Oh man, you guys about to fucking ruin this kid's day even worse.
I'm out.
Girl just leaves. Nope. Like my brother's in Avo training to be a knight. Why do you have his shield?
Your brother Fenthwick, right?
Yeah. That's us.
Yeah.
That's him. He's part of the Fizzlebottoms. I fucking think that was his fucking name. Fizzlebottom. Where the fuck?
Hold on.
I'll look. I got it.
Actually, that sounds right.
Yeah.
It's Fizzlewinks, I'm pretty sure.
Fizzlewinks, yes. Fizzlewinks.
Yeah.
Where the
I have to
Fizzlewinks?
scroll up in my notes.
Fenthwick Fizzlewinks. Yep. Fizzlewinks.
Yep, Fizzlewinks. Yep.
Yes.
Your brother went and helped us.
He
on
died to
the
a
mission.
dragon!
Oh, jeez. Did you just shout that?
Yep.
The kid's face just drops
Okay, great.
as he's holding onto this shield that's not as big as him, but it's a pretty decent sized shield. And he's just kind of like looking at it, and you just see tears start streaming down his eyes.
Shit, where's Mom when you need her?
But like he sniffles and wipes his eyes and he says, "Well, we always knew it was being a knight, protecting everyone. It was a potential. That's why I'm training to be one myself, so I can follow in his footsteps, but
Die.
not die."
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm an ogre.
But he says it too. He says it too. He doesn't plan to die.
He sacrificed himself when we were fighting a dragon.
Roll a deception check. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, technically, as far as he knows, he did.
He looks,
Maybe.
Looks at you and says, "Yeah, Fenthwick would have done that. He sacrificed himself around here when he was always being bullied. He wouldn't let the bullies pick on anyone else that was small."
He's being honored by the king in Avo.
Just kind of lets a little smile go. Wipes his eyes again. He said, "I wish I could be there." And just kind of looks around the village again.
Yeah. We also have this of his, and I'll take out the flail as well.
Excuse me. He seems a little bit. He takes it and he looks a little bit happier having what he can remember his brother by. So I guess it'll pass on to me, and I can be the protector of our village. What's left of it when people come back? He just kind of stands there and looks up around all of you.
If we can, it's all right. Maybe we can rest for a little bit and then go look for whoever's left.
So, with the giant being gone, I'm sure they'll come back. But okay, I'm going to go home. You can stay at our house. There's plenty of room. Well, he looks back at you and over at Corolla, who are just towering figure. Well, he like kind of peeks around the corner at Corolla. You may want to stay at the inn.
That's fine.
And you guys notice he looks young, but I mean, you guys assumed he was a child when you saw him first, but he's in his mid-teens, late teen years. So he's actually more mature than you would expect. But being a gnome, who have centuries of lives, he is still very young.
Teenagers, man. Don't know how to deal with them.
And then Cass, are you still just going back and forth, wrapping bodies? Cast. Elf boy. Cast.
What?
Are you still wrapping bodies?
I mean, for the time being.
Yeah. He sees you going back and forth and with the cloth and everything, and noticing you being bloody. And actually, I don't know how you were wrapping bodies when they were on fire.
Well, I was unaware they were on fire.
Well, these ones were, so I'd say you were going to the ones from like these ones. So.
All right. Well, I mean,
boop, you wrap that one.
As I'm passing by, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, "Hey, kid, you ever been to a funeral?"
No, not in my lifetime.
I mean, the people around the village probably died, right? I mean, do they light them on fire or do they put them in the ground?
So, we have a graveyard on the southwest part of town.
Well, I'm just gonna continue on what I'm doing.
But I'm sure, and he like looks over at some of the bodies like, but some of these, there's not enough parts to even bury, so a fire probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And like he's looking at Cass doing it, and then he goes from follows Cass to grab cloth and follow Cass's not leadership, but following Cass and doing what he's doing. What are the rest of you doing? So burn that guy. Yes, he is just following Cass around at this point.
I'm gonna wrap up the dog bodies, man.
I'm just gonna sit down and lean against the building because I just fell 400 feet.
Yeah, I feel like a short rest is in probably need for.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna lean against that building, gotcha.
Just sit there and hang out with Baggy, and that's it.
Okay, this will go away.
Oh shit,
Yes.
never mind. Forget about the bodies. I'm gonna draw Baggy.
You're gonna draw Baggy. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So you spend an hour resting, Cast, and the little one, the short one, help get rid of all these bodies.
Are you over here, Corolla?
You-
Creeping. Trying.
Creep.
Yep.
Um.
Oh man, you notice her sitting there looking at
Hold
you
on.
up and down.
Wait. I
Right.
think that might be adjusted.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't update those.
But still, you rolled a 17. You would have noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have noticed it.
But tug on Beraxin's elbow for Big Bear.
Yeah.
What lizard do?
Do I notice what Krolla's doing?
You like Baggy's kind of pointing, I would assume, over at Corolla,
Mhm.
or at least looking in that way, and you just look over and you see Corolla writing in her drawing in her pad. You've seen Corolla do this before.
She's drawing, and I'll just kind of, I'll just. Is this like cobblestone streets? Or is it dirt in the ground?
It's cobblestone
Okay.
streets. Like all this cobble. I mean, there's dirt and grass there and stuff.
Yeah, she's drawing something, I guess.
She not stop looking. She like snarls and her little fangs come out. She's bad.
Oh, what the
Start
crap.
standing up.
But no.
Oh,
Kroll, are you done with your drawing yet?
5,
Can you just do it from memory?
what the crap?
15, 20. She gets up and bum rushes Corolla.
You see Baggy start barreling towards you.
I'm just gonna look at her with a really
Mercy
blank
dips
look.
the other way. Fuck this! She's your problem now.
What?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I'm
You're
just chilling. I don't know why I moved. I'm just
Sorry,
chilling.
I'm clicking and things are happening when I'm clicking and this should not be. I'm just gonna go out of the map like that.
I'm gonna
Things
give her a
changed.
really bright and happy smile and then cast Hold Person on her.
So you pull out your wand and cast it on her.
Yep.
Alright, it's another charge. Go and make a save, Baggy. Wisdom.
It's 15.
Just barely saves.
Wow.
Or no.
I gotta look at. Hold on. My thing is being slow.
Ah, shit, my
Oh.
oranges.
Where's my
Where'd it go?
selected?
Oh man, some hit
I'm
die.
gonna just do this.
Oh.
Dang.
Wait. This is the wand, right? Whoops.
I'm gonna click on it anyways. Yep. Wand of Binding. Yes.
Save DC 17.
Okay. Yeah. Baggy's wisdom is currently unadjusted at a -1, anyways.
Okay. So you like as you're rushing her, you just freeze up, and your body is no longer your own. It's very confusing for a little Baggy.
Bad lizard. But it's
Yeah,
Comes
they
out
call
as
it
a
worse.
murmur.
blah 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 blah.
And it's Orcish, so you have no idea what she's saying.
Can you
Bad lizard.
can you just not draw her? She doesn't like it.
Look at Varric. Look at Baggy. Stand up and jump on the roof and then continue drawing.
Just daggers.
Are you gonna hold the binding? Just leave her there bound?
Yep.
Okay. You're staring daggers into the building.
I can't even move my eyeballs.
You can't. You can move your eyeballs, but you can't rotate. So you're facing this way. So you'd like look up and to the left because she jumped behind
Oh god, she's oh fuck.
I'll
But I wasted those rolls because she's pissed.
I'll go. I'll get up and grab Baggy and just. Can I just bring her back over here? Just sit down.
you. Go over there and grab her and. Pick
I
her
mean, I'm
up.
not fighting you. I'm imagined stiff as a board, so you
Yeah.
pick me up like a fucking
I-
statue.
Yeah, and I'll
Bloop.
just sit the two of us down.
Bloop, bloop.
I don't got time to deal with this shit. I fell off a fucking bird.
Fell off a fucking bird. Fell out of the sky. Let's see. Of course. Nope. What a fucking goddamn cleric. Sorry. Didn't have it ready. Okay, so you guys take a short rest. Are you going to do anything else, or did you want to, instead of short rest, take a long rest? Just rest for the night.
Please, let's take a long rest.
Okay. You guys all move
Well,
Not with this boulder though.
I'm not.
What are you doing?
Did the kid point off into a direction where the rest of the survivors could possibly be?
He described it as just nearby forests, and you guys know. Let's see. Well, it's not much of a forest, but so there's forests just all in this area. So they can be off
Gotcha.
in various different ways. You ask about it some more. He says they'll be back. Don't worry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go look for a large stick or pike or something, and I'm gonna go methodically chop off a head and stick it on a pike on top of a building. So
The
to
giant
use it
head,
as a
I assume?
banner. Yeah, the giant head.
Okay.
I mean, I could use the kid's head, but that wouldn't really do.
Yeah,
that
that'd
wouldn't
be
make
terrible.
Yeah.
So you do so. Easy enough to do. Get rid of these.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna leave that one right there. Fuck it. Okay, you do that. You post it. You said you post it on a roof.
Yeah, just so it's easy to see for whoever might be coming
That's
back
something.
in, and it's a pretty big ass head, so I'm assuming it's probably pretty fucking easy to see.
Yeah, but it's also very dark. But
Well, eventually, I'm not gonna light the roof on fire to frame it, although
Oh,
that
man.
might come in later.
oh
We'll
jeez.
see.
Okay,
I'll
so
also get a barrel and put the ashes in it. Move everything to the graveyard area.
okay, we'll say you get all that done with the help of the kid. You get all that done in a couple hours, and then he takes off towards his home to go sleep, while the rest of the party is at the inn sleeping. I'm just gonna call this the inn right here, because, yep.
Hey Ed,
There you go.
what happened to the fox?
I do not know. Should be
Oh.
around here somewhere.
I think it's in the tavern somewhere. It kind of hissed at me. I didn't even know foxes could do that.
Sorry, I was eating a cookie. I'll sit down and start ritual casting Speak with Animals.
Okay. Well, you're in the inn, like 10 minutes and cast it.
Mm-hmm. And I'll start trying to locate the fox.
Okay, roll an animal handling check with advantage.
Oh, fun.
14. It takes you about 30 minutes or so, but you eventually get it to coax it out from underneath one of the flipped over tables. You have no idea where it was at. And it comes crawling out, kind of timidly. Sees you, sees Edglin, sees Baggy, and kind of looks strange at Baggy. Like, seems to like semi-recognize Baggy, but it's confused.
I'll just tell. I know it's weird. Look, does it sound like I'm speaking to like a fox or like a normal person? I don't really remember how that works.
You are making fox noises.
Okay, I'll just basically
To
explain.
everyone around you, that's what it sounds like, because they have no idea what you're saying.
Like, look, I know it's weird, but yes, that is her. But I wouldn't go near her right now.
And like looks over at Baggy, looks over. He says, "Not her. Smells like her, but not her."
Yeah, I know. It's confusing. I know.
I'm gonna get up and turn towards it. Not encroach on it, but just squat down and put my hand out.
You, being the druid that you are, entwined with nature, it genuinely just entrusts you.
And I'll pick it up
Okay, I'll let you pick it up.
and
Just
tend
druids.
to it.
Okay, do so. Okay, so you guys, is there anything else you want to do before you rest?
Out of character, his name's Lazarus, by the way.
Lazarus.
Just-
I like that.
Laz. So, anything else?
I think we knew that, right?
Well, yeah, I was just, reminding everybody.
Okay, that's
Okay.
that's what I thought it was.
Okay. So nothing else before sleeping? Sleep time for everyone? Okay.
Baggy just starts snoring.
Go ahead and take your long rest. Just from exhaustion, you guys just pass out inside the inn. Cass probably taking watch, I would assume, outside, probably on a rooftop somewhere.
Yep. Till the morning, I got about 4 hours left, and I'll go do my long rest thing.
Okay.
I'll sleep near Baggy.
You guys all pack it in the inn. Relatively small, but it is, it is an inn. It does accommodate people that aren't gnomes. So you find beds sized for you, and there's enough room for everyone. Maggie, where exactly do you fall asleep at?
Oh,
Do you
me?
say?
Baggy, sorry.
Oh, back.
Oh, probably curled up on Figure seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys all rest, and in the morning, Fark, you find a sleeping Cassidy at your feet. Still in the same clothes, but no longer at work by child.
You know what? I tried this once before. I'm gonna let them deal with it. I'm just gonna lay there.
Okay, so you can relatively unknown of what happened yesterday, or at least last night. But also, sorry, within your guys, each of your rest, you are visited by the same person who visited you before, thanking you and providing you with a blessing. So I need to do this now. You can look in your journals. I gotta make sure I give these to all the right people. There we go. There you go, Edglian. Poop. Draken's not here. There we go. Cast. There's yours. It should be in your journal. Corolla. If you don't see something pop up, let me know. Tonius. Sorry, that's just the name here. Roll20 name, Lucius.
Has it not changed?
No, it just from this menu that I'm doing, it only says your guys' Roll20 name. I think maybe Cassidy.
Where am I viewing this again?
It should be in your journal.
Which is where?
God, it's so deathly.
It should be the newspaper. I wonder if I can.
Is this a permanent thing or is this a?
It is a permanent thing,
Okay.
unless stated otherwise. Unless says otherwise. Like some of them could be passive, some of them are active. I don't know if I hit show to players if it's going to show to everyone. So I don't want to do it. Everyone see theirs? Anyone missing?
Okay, I see it.
No.
So click on your newspaper.
Yeah.
I see it. It's all the way on the top. It's not under one of
Oh. Oh,
your
gotcha.
things.
It's at the very top.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Give me a shot.
The hell is this? I'm gonna stare at my hands.
Oh yeah. Right. Forgot about yours. Yours is the only one that's noticeable.
Rubbing my arms. What is this?
It's pretty subtle. It's not an extreme change, but it is noticeable.
Ugh.
I should have said that. I made it sound way subtle.
I mean, but to be
Okay.
fair, if you went to sleep without freckles and you woke up with freckles, it's subtle, but still you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. I like
it too.
I don't know.
I have to share? This is stupid.
I have questions, but
You don't have to.
No, I know, it's just the
Oh.
funniest thing for Cass.
Yeah, which reminds me, there's one more part. Sorry.
I have questions for later.
Oh wait, to mine?
Yeah, I forgot one part. Just an denim there. It costs a bit more to do that.
It costs?
Yeah, so instead of one, it's two.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah.
Okay, you guys all wake up in the morning, come downstairs, and let me check something.
Did Baggy go to sleep downstairs?
No, she
I
said
went to
curl up
sleep
at your
on your
feet.
feet.
That's why I said
Oh, okay.
Cassie's
Sorry,
at your feet.
Sorry, I thought you said you were in like a chair or something.
No, like I curled up like in your fur. 'cause
Okay.
You're warm, and she trusts you.
This guy.
Which
Let's
makes for a
see.
very awkward morning.
Yeah,
Yep.
a little bit. Okay, he would notice. He would notice. He would notice. Well, you are you, so you would notice. Notice. Okay. So, as you guys come downstairs, Lucius, Draken, and Edglian, you guys notice something different about Corolla. As if the sunlight that's coming through the windows is catching her scales a little bit more than usual. Do what you will with that information.
Is this why you wanted the Twilight song?
No. Totally different. I actually had forgotten that I added that to her thing.
Crow, what happened?
I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes and say, if this is what I think it is, I think I might avoid the city for a while.
And as like now like kind of piquing interest, you guys, the rest of you look over and you do notice Crow's a little bit brighter. She normally has a ivory white scales that were relatively matte. Now have a slight shimmer and silver sheen to them.
Well, it's about time you took a bath and lived up to your name, Shiny.
The hell, you're not an orc?
What do you mean I'm not
Yep.
an orc?
Just, yep.
Of course I'm not an orc. I'm me.
Yeah, this morning was real awkward. Y'all can explain it to her this time.
No, you should really stop sneaking up on people and snuggling with them as they sleep, because that's like creepy territory.
I just go and sit down and start eating. I'm like, you all explain it this time.
Fucking
I'm
weirdo.
not going to.
I'm gonna take out the drawing. You! It was you! This is you!
I look at the drawing. Do you need glasses, Shiny? That ain't me.
Right.
You turn into an orc child again.
Oh god, you guys are starting up with this again? Y'all ridiculous.
Might have been from the concussions of yesterday, whatever. We'll eat.
Yeah, you guys might be seeing things from friggin' concussions yesterday, y'all.
Nope.
Anyways, I got like the worst stomach ache.
It's because you ate pocket meat.
What I know about like changelings and shit, I mean, is that like something that
Roll an Arcana check, because you might, out of everyone here, you might be the only one that knows of them.
I don't even know of them.
Yeah. They fall into the realm of Second Vale. You would.
I don't know why I rolled advantage, but my bad.
Oh, okay. 12?
Wait, no, I rolled twice. The
Yeah, you
fuck?
just rolled twice. You maybe probably double clicked.
Yeah.
You've heard, you know of things. You don't know the name Changeling, but you know of things that can shed their skin and change into different forms. You're not really sure if that's what this is with Cassidy, but maybe something you can look more into when you get to Sarenvale.
Alright. Oh, I don't have enough information, so I'll just leave it alone.
Okay. And wake up. You guys are having this discussion. The little, young gnome will come back into the inn, find you all here. It's like, oh, you're all awake. Morning. He seems to be toughing it out pretty well.
Hey, We ask what's your name?
Oh, right. I guess that would be it.
Oh, we never asked it?
No, you never asked it.
Nope.
Oh, well.
Just do it, John. Name him Flitwick.
Flitwick? No, it's not Flitwick. So I don't. My brother was a unique one. He decided to choose his own name. Not all of us have crazy names. What you've heard about gnomes isn't necessarily true. I am Opalby.
Ovaltine?
Okay. Yeah,
Opalby.
that's a
Oh,
totally
Tom.
common, completely normal name. Yep, you're right.
It's common here with us gnomes. I mean, it's not Fenthwick.
Sounds more normal than Opalby. But...
You're an odd one. So, well, some of the townspeople have already come back. There's not much of us left, but there's enough that we can rebuild.
Hopefully not all the same family.
No, there's none of that here.
That's good.
It seems that I was right about my parents, though. They perished last night. But someone saved my baby sister, so I'll be able to look after her.
Where was she?
One of the other families grabbed her from throughout the chaos. One of our neighbors
Oh,
saved
shit.
her.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't think we can offer you much, but I mean, as the saviors of the rest of us, the rest of our town, please, whatever we can give you, whatever you need, maybe we can provide.
We kind of just came here to, to give back what we've already given, but I think rest is good enough.
Actually, I think you could help me with something if we could speak later.
Sure. I think
Thanks.
you're just odd look. First words to him are like, "I need you." Super Batman, like, very nice.
Need you.
This is okay.
Need your help.
Well, I'm going to go make sure we tend to any of the injured left that are coming back. Feel free to rest here in the inn. I don't think the innkeeper will be back. I believe he perished last night as well.
Well,
Draken is here.
The dwarf returns.
You have in your journal a blessing. Take a look at it.
John orphaned a child.
I didn't. I
bet he did.
I orphaned a lot of children.
Correct. He also killed a lot of children and dogs.
Quite a few died. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty
Damn
gruesome.
dogs. I mean, kids, whatever.
Where is it at? Oh, what?
Yes, it's from your visitor in your dream from last session, or whatever that was.
So,
Yes.
Also, Kroll is extra shiny.
Corolla, yes, and you were the ones who originally noticed. Corolla came down. Who normally an ivory white, not dull, but matte color is has a more silvery sheen to her scales. You're all resting currently in the inn. You're all in the inn. Fenthwick's younger brother, who was the small person from the beginning of the fight last time, you caught. Excuse me, and we spoke to everyone, explaining what had happened, kind of, and that some survived, and they're going to begin rebuilding.
okay.
He says, please rest in the inn, help yourself to the larders, while he goes and helps any of the injured.
Can I convince him to build a statue in my honor?
Wow.
You can certainly try. Is that what you wish to try right now, is convincing him?
No.
He sounds
currently.
so disappointed.
There you go, man. I knew it was in there.
Excuse me.
Not currently.
Okay, and then he takes off. to the side of town. Oop, and
I'm
he
gonna
disappears.
try to sneak off after him.
Will my
Oh.
character know
Roll
like,
sneak
what
check.
happened to her?
Happened to who?
She could put two and two
What
together,
is
but what
that?
happened with her skin?
I mean, the blessing you received, yeah, you know it's from that. You were visited by. I just didn't want to break you all individually up again. You were
Yeah.
visited by the same person, and they explained the blessing to you. So
Okay.
you know that that's where it came from. So you guys all know about your abilities and how they were enhanced. And if you have any questions, let me know. I just didn't want to break you off right now.
I got questions for later. Oh, we clearly saw Cassidy transform into Baggy, and everyone knows now.
And in the morning, yeah, that last time. And in the morning, she's
I don't
back,
know what y'all are
and
talking
she's
about.
completely denying it for Jack and sake.
Yeah, I locked her in the building, right?
Yeah.
Then
Maybe-
she
Well,
escaped,
you were
and
And
I
she
brought her
walked
back.
walked outside the back, yeah.
No. Well, I remember.
Okay, you do that. Where are you going to leave said notes?
Casually give them to the kid
Okay, you do that.
since yeah.
I'll say you worked on that last night, probably. I
Fair
imagine.
enough.
You had the time to kill, and you hand it to him. So Cast hands some papers over to the Opal B as he leaves. Cassidy sneaks out after him. Go and roll stealth check, Cassidy. You're dead 17.
Yep.
I think.
It was more like I don't care if he sees me, but I was stealthing away from the party.
Okay, so I think Caster is the only one I think that notices Cassidy leave. One other one might, if I remember stats right. Let me double check. Cass and Draken, you guys both see Cassidy slip out of the inn after Obleby, but you two are the only ones who notice it. The rest of you are just resting. I mean, you guys notice Cassidy's gone, Present's gone, but you have no idea where she went.
Once a ways from the inn, I'll call out to the kiddo.
He stops and say you're back in the town square. And he turns around and says, yes.
I'm coming to help you. You're welcome.
I assume you just stroll on after that.
Mhm.
He says, okay, and then runs to catch up with you, leads you over, and you guys help people coming out of the summer. Some people are just, it seems like, clearly anyone who was attacked didn't survive from the giant itself, but there were injuries from falling building parts and other various environmental effects.
So I'll specifically work to help the ones that look a little more hurt, or the ones that were a little more unlucky.
Okay, go and roll a medicine check for me.
Oh, goody. Yeah.
I mean, you have your luck.
Oh yeah, I guess I should just go.
I don't think you've used it this entire campaign. So
I'm gonna use one more.
Oh, geez.
oh my god!
Got one more left.
He sees you trying to help, and he's like, here, let me show you, and
Please stop.
he guides you through it. It seems he knows a lot about medicine, a lot about healing. And he says, yeah, my brother, he got into a lot of fights growing up, so I got very efficient at bandaging wounds, and he helps you, and he genuinely thanks you for your help, and you guys go from people to person, bandaging up, while the rest of you are resting in the inn. Anyone want to do anything, or are you guys just gonna kind of wait till?
Fuck, man.
That was pretty freaking funny.
I'll finish up whatever breakfast we're having. Actually, go get a thing of ale, pound that down, and then just go see if I can help in any way.
Okay. You pound the ale, you walk out, and you see these gnomes group, like 4 or 5 gnomes that trying to move building parts, like all the broken down pieces, and you walk up and you just kind of pick up this rock that 5 gnomes were trying to carry, and you just kind of lift it back, and you just ask them where they want it, and they show you, and you go about helping the town. Kroll begins prepping the horses. What do you want to do?
Using my dwarven mason abilities, helping repairing buildings and whatnot.
They're not quite at the point of repairing building. That's going to take some time.
Yeah, but I can get started on it.
Oh, yeah, if you want to, yeah, you can start working. You find there is one skilled laborer, excuse me, in that sense that survived. You go over him with plans and trying to like get everything ready because he's not used to doing all this alone, and you help him plan it out and get onto that road of recovery. Is anyone else doing anything?
I want to talk to this dude, but I don't know if this is the best time.
I mean, do you want to
Should
go?
we-
You're gonna wait till you leave. You're gonna go find him and pull him aside. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll wait till we're gonna leave. Like,
Okay.
I think that's better.
Okay. Cast, are you doing anything? Edglian?
No.
Baggy
not really.
no longer here.
Oh,
Negative.
unless I didn't bury the bodies last night, in which case I'll.
Between the two of you,
Unless
you
they're
got the
townspeople.
ones that were left to bury buried.
Okay, it's just the ashes in the barrel.
Yeah, you see some of the other townspepeople doing what you were thinking about doing. You go to help them.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Cassidy, I'll say is off over here. Cass doing stuff over here. You're doing things over here, like moving the rock. Oh, you got super wide. Moving boulders. Kroll's prepping horses. Draken is talking it up with the stonemasons. Eggland, what are you doing?
Chilling, walking.
Lucius is trying to act cool over here. Eggland's wandering around. Okie dokie. So you guys spend most of the day. It's like mid to late afternoon before you guys all group back up together outside the inn, seemingly ready to depart. Hoppleby's there. He came back with. You guys both see him and Cassidy coming back
As
from.
we walk back, I'm just gonna whisper to him, "Don't tell them I was with you."
Kind of looks and gives you a weird look. He's like, okay, not a problem.
Thanks.
You guys walk up. Boop, and you guys all meet up. Being cast, standing off to the side. Joseph laughing in the background. You guys just hear a faint hint of Jazzy laugh.
It haunts us still.
Jesse!
No.
All
Fuck, I must have fell farther than I thought.
all comes up and says, well, thank you all for the work you did today. It helped a lot. We're a lot further ahead than what we would have been without you. And he's like, if there's anything else, please feel free to come and visit. You'll always have a free room here if needed. Once we find someone to take over the inn, it'll be back up, I'm sure, running.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Knocking. He looks over at Lucius and says, you wanted to speak with me.
Fucking closes the door.
Did you want this to be like a side conversation that no one else hears?
I don't know. It can be.
I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to?
It only take a few minutes. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So you guys decide where you're going to go after this on your way out. I know you guys are heading towards Sarenville. Here, I'll let you refer to the map. Let's see. You want to look at the Avo map or this? Oh, let's look at Avo because that's the way you guys are heading. Okay, and I'm going to go talk to Ant. What's up? Opalby.
Okay,
You take Opalby off to the side.
Okay, I'm just gonna inquire. I need something that will hide my identity. It doesn't need to be super complex or anything. I just need something.
I mean, like a costume, like an outfit, something to hide your face. That's what you need. We have.
I mean
yeah.
something.
We'll be kind of like most of our stuff is gnome sized. But I mean, we can get you some things some shawls that can cover your face and your head. You could probably use some of our larger cloaks. It'll be small. It'll look like a short cape for you.
Is there anything mystical you could do? Okay. Something that would mask from people that might know me. I don't know if everyone There might be anyone left.
Nothing that'll last more than an hour. We can check. You can check the inn. There sometimes there's clothes left over. We can take a look there if you wish. But nothing that can hide you permanent, like longer. Like I said, more than an hour.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
And he goes over to some like the warehouse over here that Cass was in last night pulling cloths, and you find some like wraps that you can wrap around your face. That'll cover your identity mostly. No one like will notice like from a quick glance that it's you. You go into the inn and you can find a heavy cloak that you can cover like most of your like your equipment with and your style and like anything that you have out that shows that you're a Belmont, like your insignia or anything like that. That'll hide your sword.
That's very good.
So yeah, you get some.
I'm looking for a hat that'll cover my face, like a droopy hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you go and look. So what kind of hat exactly are you looking for? Like, you talking like Hugh Jackman's hat?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much exactly.
You find one. It's got a shorter brim than you would want. It's a little bit short. It's like that same exact hat, but a little bit shorter brim because there are gnomes. But you find that one that relatively fits. It covers most of, I would say, instead of like your full face when you look down, it covers like up to your, like right above your lip. So it covers your eyes and your everything.
Work. That's fine. That'll work. That would good.
Okay. So
okay. Thanks, Opie.
Opal B, but no problem. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, going back.
So.
Lucius rejoins you guys in heavy cloak and a hat that covers, that when tipped down covers most of his face. It's difficult actually to recognize him. I mean, there is no other person other than your party that is as tall as Lucius, but so you guys do know it's him, but he looks very different.
It's about time you got something that matches your little broody personality so you can go hide in the corner.
Well, hopefully this will help me not be recognized when we head to Serenville and I won't get my head chopped off.
Do a lot of people just walk around in big old cloaks that cover everything about them in Serenville? Well then, yeah, you'll be fine. You might stick out like a sore thumb everywhere else, but I mean,
just if we get into a scrap, you might not want to do your signature move, but
shouting.
Climb on stuff and stab it, or the other one?
How's Belmont?
yeah, you're shouting. Yeah.
Shouting. She is Belmont. Might be a little obvious.
John,
Tad.
Yes.
I returned the weapons I borrowed from the stall. By the way.
Oh, what a good guy. You see some like gnomes looking over at you as you're just like pulling a sword after sword and dagger out.
I tell him, like, sorry, I had to borrow these.
Where does he keeping it all?
They just kind of look over and kind of nod and go back to work.
A dwarf never tells a secret.
I'll never tell.
Oh my god. You're so creepy.
With one last look over the village, you guys start to head east, back towards the road to Serenville. Correct?
Yeah, we want to head to Basin Hill and then cut through the forest to Maple Fall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we're avoiding Shep Shed for unknown reasons.
Okie dokie. No, not a problem. Who's going? So you guys follow the road. Just for expediency's sake, you guys already traveled this road. It's not a problem. You follow it. It takes you about 3 days to get to Basin Hill, I believe it was. Is there anything you want to do in those 3 days? No, nothing. Just traveling.
Can I talk to the fox and see how it's doing?
Sure. You check in with it. Who has the fox? Eglin still carrying it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And you check in with it daily, and it seems content. It's confused why its master isn't holding it anymore, and it seems to have abandoned it.
Mm-hmm.
We're confused too, buddy. It's okay.
Yeah.
Do you think we should, like, send a message to the king saying that, like, a giant attacked Greenfell? Should we let someone know? So that, they can get help?
Do you have
Hopefully.
that? Do you have that capability?
I don't think I'm ordering anything like that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure my guy's smart enough to write.
I just-
Possibly
fucking
a
hell,
I mean,
postmaster at Base on Hill.
I was gonna say I don't know if there'd be a postmaster there or if I know what a postmaster is.
Draken, you do know from your clerical training that you do have a spell that can do such a thing.
I have to open up the spell thingy.
And
I was just thinking like you gotta suddenly have like a pocket raven that
you
that
know
can
of a
send
spell
out.
called Sending that you can use.
Spells.
See, now this is how you are a trained cleric of Orden. You would have this knowledge.
What level spell is it?
3rd level spell, Sending.
Sending.
Oof.
It's right there on your spell list. Look at that. On the 3rd level. 5th from the bottom. Since you're traveling, you don't have to prep your spells every day. But, I will... At least not when you're traveling on the road. But yes, you can use the spell Sending, if you wish.
There's no limit on the distance?
Nope. You can send through planes of existence.
Oh, wow. Oh, yep.
But it is only 25 words.
Okay. What 25 words should I send? Group, I ask.
What were we trying to tell people now?
I'm gonna send a message to King Avo about what happened at
Awesome.
Greenfell. Sorry, also.
Giant
we-
attacked Greenfell.
Do we have a contact so we're not just
Of
directly
people
speaking to the
died.
king?
There was a big ass bird too.
It's
all good now. That's 19 words.
This
No,
is
you don't really have...
person talking.
Also is
Yeah.
like your contact in Avo. He's,
Okay,
Bird
I,
flew
I was
away.
I couldn't remember. That's
yeah,
why I
he's
was
never
wondering.
sent like a middleman between you two.
Okay, yeah,
guards have
that's
come
what
to
I was
collect you, but no one specific as like a escort.
We have 6 more words if you do that, which is perfect enough to say we will graciously accept a bonus.
Or you can say, or you can say we killed the giant.
We'll graciously accept a bonus. Good use of words. It's up to you.
Oh, I'm writing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Much smarter than Laura.
She writes it down once, and then never does it again.
Oh god, I still fucking can't stand that Talis is fucking. I'm sorry.
What's Taliesin doing?
John pointed it out, and I can't unsee it, and I fucking hate it too. You know how? Are you at the point where Travis is counting her words?
I think I'm way past that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Taliesin
He
fucking
just
does it.
became a paladin.
Yeah,
Okay.
Taliesin does it, and it's annoying as shit, and I don't know
Oh, because
why.
he doesn't say anything. He just holds his fingers up.
Well, yeah, but like it was always like a thing that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis did, and then like for some
Because
reason he started doing
Talison's got to be in the middle and the center of
Yep.
attention for everything.
Nope.
And he has that snooty like, I have all the knowledge and you don't.
Yep. And then he's wrong 90% of the time. So at least there's sweet justice in it.
Is it though?
To me, it is. There's justice. I got you 25 words yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to cast Sending
Good on you.
to the king and tell him a giant attacked Greenfell. We stopped it. Many died. They need help. This is Draken Hearthfire. Thought you should know. We leave Basin Hill now.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Well, they changed the description of Sending. It used to add in there that says they immediately know who you are as well when you send it, but it doesn't say that anymore. Okay. After a moment, he says, Thank you for informing me. I will send a guard regiment now. That's it.
Okay. Thank you. I relay that information to the group, to those who care.
Did you ask about a bonus?
No. There's a limit. And with the cordialness of it all, I am sending a message to the king.
Who needs polite lists when you gonna get money? But
He gave us a keep.
Just hear Varg shout
after
from the
he
back.
took our other one.
Oh, right.
He
And
gave us the money back for the keep.
You guys, on the third day, you arrive in Basin Hill. Small town, not unlike Greenfell, but it is a human town, so the proportions are different. But it is simple. You enter the town. No one really. I mean, you guys get your normal odd looks of the combination of people that are in your party, but nothing else out of the ordinary. Are you going to stay? Let's see. You get there. It's mid-afternoon, so it's about 1-2 o'clock. Did you want to just ride through and head north, or were you going to stay here for the night?
I think we should stay for the night, rest, and then collect information about the path ahead.
Well, we're in Basin Hill, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much do I know of the forest area, like, relative to its general creatures or dangers or...
So you haven't traveled too much north of Basin Hill because there's just nothing up there. But you know of the mountains and Lucius...
Oh, I just mean, like, through this general...
You mean like this area, right? Because you're going through here. Yeah, you don't know much of this area. Because you've never really transferred through here.
Yeah, like through...
Yeah, but through here, this forest, there's wild animals. There are dangerous beasts, but I mean in a large party.
I mean, I'd assume that this forest here would be similar to this forest here.
Yeah. Well, kind of. This is a little bit more towards civilization. Here is a little bit more dense. Excuse me. But I mean, this area. There are again still wild beasts, but the northern mountains, and Lucius knows this as well. There's a lot of dangers, like rocks, giants. Along those lines that live in these mountainous areas, and they do travel south for food. So
like more this.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, you'd be getting close. You'd be getting close to this, so there is always that possibility. You'll have large beasts nearby because you'll be traveling through here, and there's always just the potential threat of anything from these mountains.
Okay,
Because,
and then knowing
go ahead.
These ones over here.
Similar, but a little bit less because there's more civilization nearby. Plus, this being an Avo outpost, there are guards that patrol this road, and so it's a little bit safer area here. But this is more wild land.
Okay.
So this is more dangerous. This whole area is more dangerous than this area. But you guys don't have too much to worry about from wild animals because there is 7 of you. So things like wolves, I mean, unless it's a abnormally large pack, generally won't bother you.
Yeah.
Fuck wolves.
I mean, if we're heading out through the Avo outpost to head north, we can just cut through the forest to Maplefall and then get to the outpost instead of just taking that big old U that's going to add on probably a good extra couple days. Forest ain't too bad. There's critters and stuff, and we just faced a giant. We'll be all right.
Lucius, are you back yet? I'm gonna wait for Anne
what?
to get back. We're gonna wait for Anne to get back. You guys will have some additional information.
Did I miss anything interesting?
No, just potential dangers in the forest to the north.
It's cool.
So you guys are going to rest in Basin Hill, correct?
Yeah, might as well.
I agree with that plan.
These all fucking weird ass names.
We were on a timeline, correct? Not like a get there by this time, or
no,
people
yeah,
are.
not a specific date. The king did ask just for information as soon as as
Okay.
possible.
Yeah, I don't think we were like, we need to get there now or anything. He just asked us if we would.
Okay.
You did get messages from each of the people, and they, warned you of a threat coming. But again, not a specific timeline.
Threat coming for what?
Yeah,
Remember
I was
what
like, I don't
all the
think I
people
got a threat.
said?
You mean, oh, yeah, you mean the visions part. Okay.
The visions part, yeah.
Sorry, you said letter, and I was like, what?
Oh, sorry, not letter.
I don't think I didn't get a threat, right? I don't think so. There was a battle between the two things for. Okay.
You didn't get anything. You don't know anything. Let's see. Vart would know of it. Draken would know of it.
Shit, that's what I forgot to ask you.
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, when we awake, I'm gonna find where I can make some calf and make like 4 cups worth.
Do you have it with you, or are you looking?
I brought some with me.
Then you can give it to the person if you guys are gonna stay at the inn. It'll be a silver for each room. So
Okay.
Who's paying that? If you all just pay for your own rooms, you guys decide.
I'll just pay silver from my room.
Okay, so a silver from each of you for the room. Yeah. Only Vart and Draken know of a threat. So yeah, none of you aren't really on the timeline at the moment. Is Ant back yet? Tonius? Guessing not.
Still squeezing a log.
Doing something. Let's clean that gun of his.
Boop. One's overpaid.
Okay. Well, until then, you guys go and ask locals. I assume some of you already did so. Or Draken, you go and ask. They explain to you that there really isn't a path through the forests. There are some people who brave it. Some go missing on their way through, probably from eaten by wild animals. Who knows? There is no specific path, but you're welcome to try to go through. Cut off some time, but it's just not as safe. But that's about all the information you get. It seems like from people from Basin Hill, like the locals, the natives, don't really travel through the forest. They don't seem well equipped to deal with any kind of problem that could come up. Yeah, it's still AFK.
I don't think so. I'll go check on him.
Probably wrestling with the cat. They inform you about the wild animals in the forests. The same thing. They warn the same thing that Cassidy warns you about. Wild animals, obviously potential threats. Like, in the hills they see rocks flying every now and then, way off in the distance, never very close. And usually, if you see rocks, there could be giants in the hills. That's common knowledge for all of you, pretty much, except maybe Vart, who didn't grow up on this continent. So there wasn't really a lot of giants on the other continent. So
They'd be on the northern side of that continent, right?
And even then, there weren't really a lot of giants. Mm-hmm. There were more bestial, like the Loxodons were from the north, and
there's Goliath, but I think that's it, right?
Yeah, Goliath.
In that area, yeah.
But in this area, they tell you, they don't see them very often. They don't even know if they still are alive, but there were giants to the north, far north, but they seem to roam through the mountains. And as soon as Lucius is back, he can share some more information to you guys.
Okay, I'm back. Are you waiting on me?
Yep.
Not.
Because you have some shared information for the party.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Obviously.
You know.
I
Actually,
know.
I didn't think Cass would know this too. I don't know if he would share this information, but he would know of it. Far to the north, where you guys are, like if you look at the map, far north.
Come with the Giants?
Yes.
Okay.
To the west of the city of Jorrington, that Cass is from. I don't know how many of you know that, but there is giants. They're ice giants in that area, but they're very secluded. They don't wander very often unless they absolutely have to, but that hasn't happened in hundreds of years. And you guys know the history of that. But you do know that other giants do roam the mountains and they do travel south. So you know that there is potential of seeing more giants if you cut through the forest to the north. That's it. So it's more than just wild animals. Okay. So you guys spend the night base in the hill. You find out information you want. You restock on travel supplies, food,
Pocket
and
meat.
such. Pocket meat. Is anyone actually low on rations? No? Everyone's good? Probably haven't been consuming them at all.
Should be good, right?
I'm sure you're fine.
I just assume I've literally just been eating pocket meat.
Why is
90%
this so
of this
zoomed
time.
in? Is it just... Is
This
this
is-
a part
this
of the
is-
map?
Yeah, this is part of the map.
Okay, gotcha. Because I was like, I can't go over. No, I was just curious.
Boop.
Ah!
That's the Avo region specific.
Yeah.
Oh, sucks. What?
Fucking Sarenvale natives. Okay, so you guys take off in the morning. Early morning.
Can I talk to Dragon that night?
You
Or
feel
leave?
free to do whatever you wish. Dragon needs some. You may approach. 1 silver for 10 rations. Just say that. I don't think that might be too expensive or too cheap. I don't know, but that's what you buy them for here.
I'll go
they're
to
shitty
Dragon's
rations.
room and try and ask him or talk to him. Hey, so you saw a saloon, right? Back there in the city. Look, I don't know what this whole we're being hunted thing is, or how they captured Moradin, but I yeah, we're we're gonna be going up against some kind of insane shit. It seems like.
You guys still there?
Hmm.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, Dragon's typing. I'm guessing Ant's dealing with sounds in the background.
Agreed. It's yeah. Well, I don't know what this is about Morden being captured, but
No worries, Ant.
we'll try and help save him, I guess, as best we can. Did she come to you again yesterday Or when we, after the saving the kid.
What? Sorry, what? What'd you say, Mark?
I was asking him if Saloon came to him
Again?
the night after we
Yes.
saved the kid.
Yes, she
Okay.
was the one who gave you the blessing, Dragon. Yeah, I didn't say it. It's okay. We didn't go into too much detail of how you each were given your blessing. Just that you were visited. You were all just that night. You were all visited by the same person, and they, as they had said before, if you had done the task they had asked, you would receive the blessing, and that you received that blessing. That's all. That's all it was. They didn't seem to stick around for long. Okay.
Okay, well, that's good to know. All right, I'll let you get your sleep, and I'll take off back to my room. Yeah, I spoke to her again. Don't really know what to make of it, but I guess we'll figure it out. She gave me some sort of blessing as well, like she said she would. Not entirely sure what it means, but we'll figure it out, I guess.
What the heck? Oh no! I closed everything.
Yeah, and then I'll thanks, Draken, and then I'll just go back to my room.
Choop, choop, choop. Mark, you are literally the only one who knows why.
Yeah, that's why. No, well, I thought he was there when.
Not when she said it. No. Well,
Yeah.
he knows. Yeah.
He knows about Moradin.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know a little bit more than that.
Okay, then I'll probably have to ask you. I might not have been able to write that down in time.
I think I sent it to you.
Do-
Yeah, right there. That first paragraph.
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
And in that second sentence, it goes beyond just you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making sure you see it. Okie dokie. So anyone else doing anything in Basin Hill before you move on? Silence means you're done. No. So continuing. Oh, buttons. Nope. Okay, you guys all rest. Go ahead, spellcasters, basically Eglin and Draken, prepare your spells for the day. Choose wisely.
I just got back. Did I say anything?
Nope.
Okay, I saw all of Draken's stuff.
No, it was just him
That
and
was it.
Vart
Okay,
discussing things.
got it.
So the two of you make sure your spells are ready, and you guys will take off from Basin Hill heading northeast per the map that you have in your possession.
Did you say the two of you?
I may have, but I meant all of you. Oh no, two of you. Ed and Draken have spells to ready because they choose their spells every day.
John,
Got
how
it,
much
got it.
small piece of phosphorus cost?
Huh?
A small piece of phosphorus.
If it doesn't have a cost associated with it, you have the component in your
Got
component
it.
pouch.
Thank you.
But check your other spells to make sure there's nothing that costs money. Or is obscenely unique. Like
a 300 gold piece worth of diamond.
yep. Or like blood of a dead man who died within the past 24 hours. Stuff like that.
That one also seemed oddly specific.
Yeah, that's a very, very specific spell that only Lucius, I think, would have to worry about. Because
They argued it, John.
I know. And I agree. I agreed with the decision that was made.
Yeah.
So you guys take off. You have a rough estimate. It's going to be about the same 3 days-ish, depending on how well you navigate through the forest to get to Maple Fall. This area looks wide open, but it is still foresty. It's just you don't have a full dense canopy over your head, so you can still see the sky as you travel through, but you're still genuinely traveling through forest. Thinner, so it's not like difficult terrain or anything, but it's still forest. So who is going to be leading this helm through the forest?
Which one of us used to live in a forest again?
I guess I will.
Thank
I
you.
mean, you can talk amongst yourselves. There's a very specific skill that goes along with this sort of thing. Nature. Well, not nature, but survival. Are you going on your own, Cast? Or are you just rolling to roll?
Rolling to roll and assisting, I guess.
Okay. Well, I need to know. None of these
I wanna
rolls
roll too.
counts. So who is going to lead? I need to know a name. Anyone can assist.
If
So we'll
it's
say one of these assisting.
if it's survival, I will not be
I'll
contributing.
lead, I guess.
Okay, Vark is going to lead. Who is going to assist him, or who is he assisting? No, he's leading, so he's rolling. And then Cast and Antonius will lead. He'll help you out. So roll survival as you travel through with advantage.
I'll roll one more time then.
No, go ahead and roll twice because none of those rolls counted because you
Oh,
didn't declare
alright.
it beforehand. 15. Okay. Your first day, relatively quiet. You guys do hear and see occasionally wildlife through the trees, but peaceful nonetheless. You guys do hear animals scattering because you are a large party with horses traveling through relatively untraveled land. But no problem. You spend the first day with no issue. You make camp. Who is going to take watch for the night? First watch.
I'll do first watch.
Okay,
With
Varg will
Ed.
do first watch. With Ed.
I could take second.
So Ed and Vark, perception checks separate or one with advantage. Your choice. I don't think Ed Glean has night vision.
What do you want to do, Ed?
You go ahead.
So Vark
I'll
with
take
advantage.
advantage.
No negative because you have dark vision. Not a great roll, but
Nope.
you guys do hear wildlife. Much louder than where you recently traveled. You don't know if it's because out here is less traveled or if it's just because it's a different area. But much more wildlife. But nothing is attracted to your camp. And your hours go by unaccosted. You wake up Corolla and anyone else?
If it's been 4 hours,
Not quite 4 hours.
when that happens, that'll be me.
Anyone else going to stay up with Corolla?
I'll help.
Okay, Corolla and Draken will go. 2 perception checks or one with advantage. Corolla does not have night vision.
I do.
So Draken. Doing the roll with advantage then, I guess.
Sure.
I think you already have advantage too.
I do.
There you go.
I get double advantage?
No.
Oh.
Super advantage.
Bah.
Hey.
17. So you catch on your guys' watch. About halfway through it, Cast wakes up, just accompanies you guys at the fire. Stay warm. It's cooler as you head north, but Cast, you are used to this cold. You do catch some of the wildlife. Nothing different. You don't see anything obscene. Nothing attacks you. You hear what could be wolves off in the distance, but again, they seem to take notice of the size of your camp and back off. And the rest of your watch goes quietly. Cast, you and the other two go to sleep. Are you going to wake someone up to share a third watch with you?
Nah, just do my thing.
Okay. Corolla and Draken. Cast tells you he doesn't need a person to watch with him. You guys just go to bed.
I'll stay up.
So you're not going to take a full rest,
Well, I haven't, in theory, cast anything, so.
but you will take a point of exhaustion.
That's true. Never mind. No, I'll take a full rest.
Exhaustion's
Bye, Russ.
bad, okay?
Good luck.
Okay, so the two you go to sleep. Cast, you're alone. Go ahead and roll. It's a straight roll. Okay, you are super stealthy. Roll your perception. 13. Okay, you hunker down into the shadows of the trees and keep an eye open. As you're there, you're so good at what you do that even like the wildlife nearby just kind of walks right past you, and you just kind of watch them go by. And it's quiet. The first night, no issue. You guys wake up in the morning, eat some rations, and continue on your way. Who's helming the second day of traveling through the forest? Is it going to be Varg still?
I mean, if someone wants to help me out, I'll do forward stuff.
I'll do it.
Okay. So who's leading? Cast or Lucius? I mean, Cast, you're still welcome to go ahead on your own, but you would be alone. So what are you doing?
I think I only get a 7 to survival, so if you got a better roll, I'll help you out.
I have a 7 to survival as well.
So one of you roll.
Then I guess you're leading.
Okay, Lucius, roll with advantage.
I always roll.
Yeah.
Fuck's my advantage.
All right, Batman of the Woods.
Did it work? It didn't work, huh?
That
Yeah,
was-
it's super laggy, dude. Super laggy. Hold on. It's coming in.
Too
Hold on.
much survival.
Come on.
Oh my God, what is wrong with your?
I'm gonna click again.
20.
Hold on.
Oh God, incoming 15 survival checks.
I only rolled 3 times, so there might be one more that comes in, but we'll just take the 15.
Okay. Well, yeah, 15, 10, so 15. I believe a little bit better than same as Vark yesterday. So you guys make the same amount of time. Second day, you don't get lost. You don't get ahead of schedule. You make your way most of the way through.
I'm gonna relog this shit.
Okay. You guys make way most of the way through. Again, seemingly uncosted. I mean, you guys aren't traveling.
Oh, I have 2 running. That's why.
That could be a problem. You guys are just sticking on this generally open path, right? None of you are wandering into the forest.
Right.
No.
Nope.
No, I was
No?
thinking about it now.
I was thinking about it. Okay, well, if you guys stay on the path, you're good. You stay solid. You travel. You spend the rest of the day, and again, night comes. Same. Hello. Same 3 watches. So go ahead and roll perception. I do all these perception rolls to see if you guys eventually roll 1, but I mean it hasn't happened yet. So. With advantage, Varg.
I'm just gonna randomly roll. Don't.
Oh, is Ed helping?
Yes, I'm gonna assume the same shifts.
Okay, then I'll just roll it again.
Okay. You seem to notice less than you did the night before. Actually, the same because you rolled an 11.
Mm-hmm.
11 every time. Okay, but same thing. Corolla and Draken, perception check. So Draken with advantage. Same uneventful night. Cast wakes up just like clockwork, goes off into the forest, hides in some leaves. Cast, go ahead and do the last perception check. wish you guys would roll lower so I can actually throw something at you.
I mean, you can still throw something at us. We're just
that's
not. We're
something
just.
I have prepared for later. This is just random encounters just to bug you.
Oh,
Okay, so your second night goes uneventful. You wake up in the morning, same thing. Travel. Last day of survival check. Varric, unless someone or Lucius or whoever. Whoever is doing the checks.
oh, the system.
Not me.
I'll
Well, you
just-
can't say that after you roll.
I know that's the point.
Okay.
What's up with your DM icon over there, buddy?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Don't about it.
What?
Back for fucking round 2.
Nothing? Don't worry about it.
20 perception on that one, dude. Don't even try.
That was a pretty shitty roll for that rock.
Bring it, Rock.
No. It's 15th round. Okay, so, man, is that the 15th? Really? 3 days in a row. 15 survival. You guys just. Alright. Same amount of time. You guys make it to Maple Fall. You guys make it to Maple Fall late in the evening, around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Cassidy, you've been in Maple Fall before. It's been one of the places. It's a slightly larger city than Basin Hill. Still not quite a city, but larger. There is an inn. Nothing special, nothing significant about this inn. It's just commoners and everything. But it's a little bit more busy. You find a little bit more. You can find more things if you guys are looking for anything special shop wise, but nothing magical or anything like that. Just basics. But you arrive. You go into the inn. You're greeted by the innkeeper, who is the same one actually that you recognize. It is a halfling named Jasper. Who recognizes you, welcomes you back. Says,
Are we like friendly for the most part, or
yeah,
dick, or okay?
no, he's a nice guy. He tends to think aloud, so he's usually always speaking, but he's a generally nice person.
Okay.
On the older side, for a halfling.
Does he take like a huge cut out of money, or is he like pretty fair?
He's pretty fair. He
Okay.
knows being out here further away from everything, he can't overcharge or else he'd never have any entertainment.
Okay, perfect. So I don't mind him.
No,
I was just
no,
trying to
you
figure
have a
it
good
out.
relationship with him. He treats you well.
Okay.
So, but recognizing you, he says, he has a room available for you if you would honor him in playing for the night.
Ah, of course, Jess. Our usual cut sound good for you?
Of course. Nothing's changed here. We're same as always.
Perfect. Yeah, let me get settled up here, and dinner rush still around the.
So dinner
Blah,
rush
blah time?
just passed, but they're that's the prime time for entertainment. People
Perfect,
are breaking
give
out the
me
drinks.
But a few moments, and I'll be right down in a hoot and holler.
Sounds great. He looks over the rest of you. He's like, "Well, the rest of you be needing rooms."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he looks at you and says,
I'll pop my head back down. Hey, Jess, that little group of heathens right there, they're all with me too. If there's any way we can set something up for them, that'd be just dandy.
He says, "I have 3 rooms, but we can give you the discount of 5 copper apiece, so 15 copper."
15 copper for one room.
For total.
Or
For the
total?
rooms. Yes.
Sure.
Okay, you guys pay him?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
I'll just give him 5 copper.
With money.
Okay. Decide who's going to pay. Don't all pay 5 copper each, or else you're going to spend way too much money.
I paid for 1.
Okay, so Vark pays for 1, Draken pays for 5, and who else?
There you go.
Lucius.
Oh.
Lucius pays. You guys each, we'll say, Kroll, you spend the other 5 to buy drinks for everyone. They're relatively cheap. It's good, decent ale, not the best you've had, but decent. Okay. And you guys spend the rest of the night. You guys see Cassidy play, as you've had multiple times before. It's a relatively quiet town, nothing too rowdy, relatively peaceful. People don't stay up too late, and eventually the night ends. Did you guys want to do anything before you sleep for the night? Not gonna start any bar fights or anything like that?
Can we?
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Oh shit, wait, no, he gave us a discount, never mind.
So that's a no.
No.
Okay, you guys all rest for the night then. Up in the morning, ready to go, and you're going to continue going through the forest, yes?
I believe that's the plan.
Yep.
We're avoiding ship shed as much as we can.
Yep, that sounds right dandy to me.
Okay. So the passage to the north, Lucius, you're a bit more familiar with the passage north. You've gone north and south of here before. In this area, while most believe it to be, there are more civilization in this area, there is still actually additional dangers that not many people know of, and it's not usually spoken about. Things that trickle down from the north. So you know to be on your guard. I don't know if you want to share that with the rest of your party.
Okay, where are we leaving from? Shepherd's
You're
Hollow?
here. No. You went to Maple
Maple
Fall.
Fall.
You're avoiding Shepherd's Shed Hollow.
So we're going to the fucking forest? You fucking kidding me?
Hey, you
Yeah,
guys chose this
fucking
route, not me. So yeah, you're going
We're
around.
avoiding ship
I'll let
shed for
everyone-
unknown reason.
I'll let everybody know that there's dangers in here.
So Lucius sits you all down at the table when you guys are in the morning eating your breakfast. Complimentary, thanks to Cassidy's playing last night, making more money than it's made for the past couple days.
Did I
Couple
make
weeks.
any money?
I'll say you made 5 silver.
Woo!
There was an exceptional amount of people seemingly out that night.
And they love me.
Yep, and you played exceptionally well. But Lucius sits you all down and explains to you, he's already he's already told you guys before about what is in the north, the fiends and everything that, he's used to seeing. And, things do trickle down from the north to here. Not necessarily the fiends. The fiends seem to be concentrated north, but things worse than fiends, things that have no conscience, things that are of the undead nature, tend to go through the forest. And although the Avo guards at the outpost take care of anything that gets near the road, traveling through the forest, it's going to be riskier.
And dangerous.
Just so you're aware. Okay?
Is everyone aware?
Everyone feel
Yep, let's do it.
made aware? Okay, so the travel to Passage of the North is going to take about 2.5 days through the forest.
For the record, I think it's a bad idea.
I mean, you guys can argue. You don't have to just follow what I say.
Sure, and Cassie's the only one pushing to go through the forest instead of
Yeah.
towards to the road.
And I won't even tell any of you why.
But she is making a point. It would
Yep.
add a significant amount of time if you followed the road.
That's true. Because clearly I care about expediency and the welfare of all of you.
Nope. Through the forest for unknown reasons.
There's no
Fuck
dangers that we know
ship
of
shed.
over here.
All right, Lucius just explained the dangers.
Okay.
There's things that trickle down from the north of the undead nature.
Oh.
And
We have a
I mean, Jorrington over here knows, or Jorrington Elf Boy. you know of them as well. Not as intimately as Lucius does, but you know of
Ew.
the the things that have attacked cities. I mean, you were a guard in your city. You've seen such things. Not
Citadels,
in
that
Maple
kind of
Fall.
place.
There's like ask for helps of like carpentry, various things for farms nearby, but nothing really that would be worth your guys' time. Being an adventuring group.
Would be in ship shed.
Oh, there probably would be a job board in Shepshed. It's a much bigger city.
So 2.5 days.
2.5 days to the forest. Who's
Fun
leading
stuff.
this charge? No, nothing about hunting monsters, it would seem. There is this one about a guy who wants to experiment on someone. No, I'm just kidding.
Is there a bounty board?
No, that's what Draken was asking about.
Okay, good.
There's not one. There is not a bounty board. There is a job board for like farm hands and things like that, but no bounty. No, not second. Never mind. Just you missed it. You weren't here for it.
I mean, if I was my alchemist, maybe.
Seeking hardy and hale, healthy, preferably single orphans. It's weird. It's really weird. It's awkward.
When did a car show up?
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. You heard me.
He does like his orphans.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you guys all fucking creepy?
I'm very confused, but okay.
So
Serious fucking
you
shit.
guys take off to this Maple Fall. Who's helming the road? Is Lucius helming it?
Lucius.
As he has the knowledge. Okay.
Oh yeah, he
I
knows.
mean, the elf.
He knows.
I get it.
With the help of Cast, go ahead and roll with advantage. I didn't think you were going to roll higher, but you never know.
You never know.
All right. So Lucius seemingly getting closer and closer to his home is you don't know if it's a nervous energy or an excitable energy, but he is leading you through the forest with haste. You may make actually great time, and you seem to maybe to have cut down some time off your travel. Not that you really have any reference, but it seems like you were traveling quicker. You guys aren't like stealthily going to this forest, right? You're just charging through on your horses.
Sorry, say that again?
You guys aren't stealthily traveling. You guys are going just normal speed. I'd assume.
Well, I'm not like, I don't know. Personally, I don't think we should be running through the forest.
What?
You're
Yes,
riding.
run through
You're
the
riding on
forest.
horses.
God, Ant, get with the fucking program, man.
Maybe a nice, gentle trot.
That's right.
So you're just going normal speed. You're not going
Yeah,
double
my
timing it.
buns are sore.
Oh, you're used to sitting on rock. I mean, this is like the clouds.
Why do you think I
Pillars.
named my war pony Lodestone?
Because his
So
magnetic
it's like sitting on a
attractiveness-
rock.
Attractiveness.
Animal magnetism.
Yeah, his animal magnetism. There's a good one for it. So you spend the first day traveling. You actually, you don't really have any landmarks, so you have no idea where you are on the map. You feel as though you made extra time and maybe cut down the trip to maybe 2 days. So maybe by tomorrow night you'll make it to the outpost.
Or maybe tomorrow night we'll be dead.
Who knows?
Well, I'm
during-
dead.
As you
Zoidberg knows.
as you set up camp, this area is not as lively as the previous area when you were kind of split between different forests. But there is still, sounds of bugs and night birds. I don't know whatever they're called.
Owls, bats.
Well, I was looking for a general name for them, like said night birds.
Nightingales?
That's a very specific type of bird, but sure.
Nocturnal?
No.
Nocturnal. Thank you. That's the word.
Oh, yeah.
Nocturnal animals. And who's taking first watch?
I will.
Vart. Anyone helping Vart? Anyone staying up with Vart? Vart and Evelyn. Go ahead and do perception with advantage.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
You go several hours, again noticing the lesser amount of life in this area, but still life out there, hunting. You do hear what seems to be bigger animals in this parts. You're not sure if it's the difference between a wolf and a bear, or a bear and something bigger, but there are large animals out there. But nothing accosts you at your fire for the first night, and you finish your watch, and you wake up your second set of watchmen, which would be
Me.
Draken and Corolla. Okay. Go ahead and roll your perception.
Maybe snap.
Okay. About halfway through your guys' watch, Cass comes to wake. Cass, are you going to stay with him by the fire? Are you going to...
Away from the fire enough to be hidden because, yeah.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check. All right, he wakes up, takes a look at you guys, and wanders off into the forest, like he does. You lose track of them shortly after. And about another hour into your watch, opposite of the way that Cass had left, you guys start to hear multiple snaps of twigs heading in your direction, but very slowly.
I'm prepared to cast light on it.
You still have a fire going.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. You prepare light. Draken, what are you doing? Cass, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Fire magic missile.
Into the darkness.
Into the darkness.
Hell yeah.
Draken, you hear the snaps
Did
coming
you say
towards you.
me roll?
No,
Cast or
cast.
cast?
Sorry, cast.
Okay.
Okay, cast. You don't hear this, but I mean, you are. I mean, you have. I assume you keep an eyesight on the camp, and you see Corolla seemingly looking off to the north while you're in the southeastern corner of the camp. And you see her stand up, looking, and Draken looking in that direction. Draken, what are you doing?
I would like to grab a lit piece of wood out of the fire as a torch.
Okay.
And want to tap the closest person to me asleep. Not like hard or anything, but with my foot, like kind of wake him up without startling him.
The closest person to the fire would be the person least used to cold.
Pick me.
Which would probably be Cassidy.
All right, I'll
Because
wake up
Edglin, Bart, all those people are used to the cold.
And once I see her eyes open, I'll put my finger to my lips and go.
I have something really funny for this.
And
Come
then
on.
I'll point in the direction.
Got something really funny for this one.
And then I'll continue to move towards the sound with the torch ahead of me and my hammer in my other hand.
While still laying down, I'm just gonna cast message to Draken and be like, if it's really life or death, just like stick one arm in the air
Is that inspiration?
and just watch him. No, this is
Inspiration.
whether or not I'm gonna wake up.
I'd appreciate a little backup.
You picked the wrong person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really did pick the wrong person.
Yeah,
You shouldn't
Cassidy
have,
will get up.
shouldn't have left it to me to choose.
Considering
Okay.
where we are, she will get up.
Nope, not that. Okay, so you get up, and Dragon points out
And
you here.
I'll signal back to her to like stay where you are though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As I move towards the sound.
He's so brave.
He's so brave.
I'm gonna just snuggle back up in my bedroll and
Oh.
stare off in that general direction.
Ugh. Don't like this. Yeah, whatever. This is gonna work. Okay. Uno momento, por favor. Not highlight everyone.
And can I roll another perception check?
Yes, go
After
ahead.
I've gotten closer?
Go ahead. The three of you roll a perception check individually.
Do I roll it with disadvantage or?
Are you looking for things? Sorry. If you're looking for something, go roll with disadvantage. If you're listening, roll with straight roll. Whatever you choose to do. Oh my gosh, no. There you go. Sorry. I'm setting things up. Because I didn't put you guys on the board. All right, you're listening? Cruella? Oh, okay. Dragon, are you just stomping through, or are you slow? You said you're slowly approaching.
I'm slowly and
Roll
cautious.
a stealth check for me just to see how quietly you're walking.
With disadvantage?
Yes, because you are in heavy plate mail.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Well, at least you didn't roll a natural one. Would have been 0 for you. Let me see, 37. Okay. So as Draken takes a step forward, I mean, he's just like stepping on every like piece of timber and rock, kicking rocks and everything. And like even so, Edglin, you actually stir awake from Draken trying to sneakily wander into the forest. Let me see. Lucius, what's your passive perception?
I think it's like 13 maybe. probably 14. I don't think it's what is it's be 5, so it'd be
So it should be 15 at least.
yeah, it might be 16.
Yeah, 15. So yeah, you wake up as well, and you kind of groggily wake up and you see Draken kind of heading to the north. And as you look over, you see Eglin kind of waking up. Vark, you're passed out still.
Yep.
Let me move you guys over. Ignore the road. The road doesn't exist.
It was a lie.
It didn't. Okay, my thing didn't move. Did you guys move?
I see the map of.
Go ahead and refresh your roll 20. I blame Ant for breaking roll 20.
I did, huh? It's like a little slow.
Yeah. I'm going to.
So I reached for my crossbow.
And it's not there. The
So
two
you said
towns
the
you
road-
visited
the
don't
road
have.
is not there.
Yeah, it's just pretend it's just dirt.
Okay.
I didn't
I
have
go
a
to
map.
shoot
Dry ravine.
into the darkness.
And you pull up and there's nothing in your hand. Oh, why is?
Sad crossbow.
It's like I use like I use like mud and stuff to try to piece it together. It just falls apart as I pull it out.
Oh, that is
Like
not the music I
vines
wanted
and
to
shit
play.
tied in.
There we go. As you travel forward towards the sound track and you're making all this noise, the sound stops for a moment. And right now, I mean, Corolla, you were hearing the snapping of twigs as well. Cass, you abruptly hear Draken blundering through, heading forward. Cassidy and Varric. No, Cassidy's awoken by Draken. So everyone except Varric's asleep, or awake, I mean. He is just passed out.
KO.
And as you take a few steps, the sounds stop, and you don't see anything nor hear anything.
Can I tell where the sounds were? Like to my left, to my right.
You're heading straight for them. They're like directly ahead of you. But they were a little ways off, and they stop.
Can I tell like approximate feet from me?
Roll a survival check.
Hold on.
Give it +7. You got it.
I gotta reopen this.
You could guess they're about 50 feet away. Ish.
Does it sound like it's heavy? Like the sounds, or is it just the sounds of leaves and stuff?
It's not heavy as in like an armored person heavy or a large creature. It's almost as if it were with that roll. Yeah, you could be able to tell it's like a humanoid sized person thing walking towards you. But stopped as soon as you made all the noise.
I wanna throw the torch at its general area.
Into the forest. Okay. Draken throws the torch into the forest of dried leaves and twigs.
Why?
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Oh yeah, we have a druid in the party. don't we?
Okay, but when I try to do it,
And you did it in a very green forest. Here, you guys are borderline. You guys are in more dead and dry woods. Because if you look on the map, it was like orangey, and those were like drier woods.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, before you throw it, you clearly know it will catch probably fire to the forest. You're still interested in throwing the torch?
Do it.
Remember what Smokey the Bear said.
I really do want to do it.
Do
okay,
it.
you can. I'm just making sure you're aware. So you throw it into the forest, and you immediately see the forest floor start to light up, and it starts to spread rather quickly.
Oh my.
And the flames are starting to get more and more intense heat.
Can I roll perception to see if I can see this creature or anything?
Go ahead and roll perception with disadvantage as the smoke is starting to rise.
But so normal.
To normal for you.
Cassidy's fox.
You look and you everything's lit up and you see some shadow figures behind the fire, but you can't make what it is. But you see you see the outlines of let's see, about 3 figures, humanoid in shape. But that's it before the fire starts to spread and smoke begins to billow.
I'm gonna yell out, "I see you!" Pull out my shield and charge forward.
Into the fire.
Yep. I'm gonna yell it so
Okay.
everybody can hear it.
So, Mark, you're awoken by this and the roaring fire that's starting to happen. And as you... My Roll20 is like taking forever to load. I want to restart mine too. Do I have it open on anything else? Just that. Sorry, I have to reload my Roll20. And you guys all like you guys hear Draken yell this, and he's just looking off into the fire, and he goes charging into the fire. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna start extinguishing the fire by using control flames.
Okay, so Kroll begins trying to quench the flame, but it's too much for it. Is that a cantrip?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay, you're starting to help, but it's not stopping the fire. It's already spreading. You're like,
Oh,
let me see. I think I got fire. Oh, I'm waiting for freaking Roll20. Like, I can't even click on this one. Can you guys see that? You guys can see pink, right?
Yep.
Okay, so like he threw it here and it started to spread, and it's already like spreading to this tree, and it's already like starting to go this way. And you're starting to control maybe the fire on the tree, but like it's starting to spread off to the left already. So as you're doing that, what is everyone else doing?
What?
What?
You guys just saw Dragon literally light the forest on fire. And then go running, yelling, "I see you," and running off into said fire.
Did I see anything with the last perception that I had to leave on? It was the initial 3 of
16.
perception when Draken woke me up.
When he woke you up, you didn't see anything.
Okay, with that 16.
Yeah, I mean, you heard the snapping,
Uh-huh.
and like in general direction where they are.
Okay.
But you didn't see anything.
Oh, okay, so I don't know what it is there. I just know that there's something. Yeah. Got it. Okay, thank you.
Why is the forest on fire?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why would it be?
Forests are normally not on fire.
This is the one you're putting out. Shoot, just read
Are we supposed to be on a different thing, or are we supposed to see the map?
No, you should see.
Oh,
Did you refresh your
refresh.
Roll20?
I'm refreshing right now.
I don't know why Roll20 is being so painful. Let's see.
Naked changing too.
Mine was going okay.
Was it? Okay. I don't know.
Mine didn't refresh either.
It didn't.
okay, I
It
see now.
didn't.
I
It
see
didn't change when you first changed this here. But if I refreshed, it worked.
Okay. But yeah, so these are on fire, and Dragon goes running off into said fire.
That's a hell of a fire, dude. That's like
That's a lot of fire.
it's like Final Flash.
When
Yeah,
you,
it
when you
seems like
put
a
it,
lot of
Whoa.
fire that happened a lot faster than it should have.
What the?
Even
I
if-
refreshed
I'm
it
just
and
showing
ran
example.
into
You
the-
didn't run through that. You ran through a smaller fire, but
That's weird.
I mean, it is very dry out here. It caught almost instantly. You did a perception check, so for one turn, so this fire started spreading in your one turn. No, that's not what I want. So either. What are the rest of you doing?
In the fuck out of Dodge. Sorry.
I'll say for now, this is that. I'll just say for now, as the fire you ran through was smaller.
I'm gonna go follow, but I'm also gonna try to like do so the other people don't see me. Like I want to see who they are and if I recognize them.
Okay. So you're going to run around? Are you gonna like run around the fire kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so to the right. So let's see how far. You have 30 movement speed?
Yeah.
So you're over here. This isn't on fire yet. So what are the rest of you doing? Bart, you're just basically waking up at this point?
Yeah.
I would say you're the only one that's still prone.
I'll just groggily stand up and be like, why the fuck is... What the... Okay. Well, I'll just use the 20 feet I got left to go that way. Just standing up.
Okay. Lucius, what are you doing?
Gonna go help Dragon
You gonna follow Draken?
if I know where he is.
I mean, you saw him run through the fire. It's a small-ish fire. It's not gonna. He's gonna take like
Guess I'm
1d6
going in.
point of damage.
It's gonna start toasting. Jeez.
You take 3 points of damage, Draken, as you run through. Are you following him through the fire, Lucius?
Yep.
Okay.
And the flames?
Yep.
Walk through the fire.
Take 4 points of damage.
Let it
Okey-dokey.
burn.
Let me see. You can make it just to the edge of the fire as it's starting. Oh, there we go. Boop-a-doop. Oh, sorry, it's actually 1d10. Dragon, you take 10 damage, and you take 7 damage.
Oh my god.
1d10 is running through coals. His kill front.
I'm gonna burn down this fucking forest.
Took 3, 7.
We're not gonna have to pay reparations, do we?
I mean, it's that as you guys noticed that you've been traveling through this forest this whole time, there's nothing that's going to stop this fire. So looking back at the map, right? You guys are here, and this whole forest is connected. So this whole thing's going to burn if no one stops it.
There goes Maplefall.
Potentially.
I mean, a fire generally only doubles in size about every 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. And you know this isn't modern day where they have firefighters. So
I mean, but
No,
that's
I know.
also like
Even without that, like a regular wildfire or something like that, even with dry stuff, depends on the wind though.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't
How
that
windy is
like
it?
it'll go from like say 2 cubic feet to 4 cubic feet to 8 cubic feet?
Yeah, every like 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I
so
mean, if
that'll
it
go-
was using something like an actual accelerant, then it would be considerably faster. But because it's just base wood, it's not going to be as fast. It still should be manageable. Of course, we don't really have much things to actually deal with it.
But Kroll is controlling flame right now, so if she spends her time doing that, she'll probably be able to control it.
At
She
least
is
keep it
your
in
firefighter
check.
for now.
Firefighter.
Eglin, what are you doing? Before you.
I'm gonna move towards the fire, use my tusks and gigantic feet, and create a dirt wall, if you will,
Okay, so you're gonna run over
to
here.
control it.
And you begin fighting the fire as well. Cast
Specifically on the left side, so it doesn't reach that tree.
Okay. Kroll is controlling fire. Cast. What are you doing, Cast?
Well, I'm still curious about who the dwarf's trying to kill, so...
Did you see him running off towards the fire? To the fire.
In the flames.
We carry on.
Thanks, guys.
You're right. That's about as far as I can go. Can't see shit.
Okay. Let me do this. Actually, I'm gonna have to move everyone because I didn't take into account that I would need space for things. So I'm just gonna do everything's gonna stay the same, but I'm gonna shift everything down.
No.
Nope. Bloop. It's like right there. Let's move you over. Let's move you over. Let's move you over. Same concept though. Maps.
Who's Who's climbing a tree?
Now you guys are 60 feet away from the fire. Ha 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 ha.
Who's climbing?
That's
the tree?
fine.
What?
Kale.
Over here. I'll see it a little further back, but gas is going that way. Earthquake. Okay, so that's good. Now. Okay. Huh. Ooh. Sorry. Okay, so that's first round. You guys go through. You guys, Draken and Lucius, you guys are on the other side of the fire. I'll say I'll use up 10 of your movement speed on your turn just to say you're through. You each take 6 points of damage as you started your turn in the fire, and then you're out of it.
Well, if I wasn't using an action on my turn, then I would have just dashed through it.
Okay, so
If
Draken,
that's okay.
yeah.
I mean, I assume if I'm not gonna swing
Yeah, I
anything-
would do this.
You couldn't. You threw the log and then took off. So you don't
Okay.
have an action, but Lucius, yes, you would have not taken the second set of damage then.
How much was it taking? 6?
Yeah, 6. Yeah. Are you resistant already? Did you check that?
No, I have not.
I think you are.
I am. So it's
Okay,
half.
so take half of. So you took 10 and then 6. So take 8. So gain 8 more. 8 health back.
8,
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go. Let's see. Okay. So as you guys come across, so we're not being an initiative order yet, you both see as you come across the two of you, so just because you guys reacted first, to Draken, you see this is the humanoid figure you saw.
When did goes?
Lucius, to your left, you see a second one.
Ooh.
And now I need everyone to roll initiative.
I'll be right back.
And roll initiative, and we're taking a 10-minute break.
Do I recognize this thing?
Roll a religion check.
Religion? I think I'm proficient in religion.
Did you say what it was? Or you just
Don't
figures?
know what it is. You don't even see figures. And I think
Can
you
I
have
check
advantage.
religion as well?
Yeah, you can do religion.
Oh, are they undead?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I would have advantage. It's
Dragon,
not advantage, but
you can clearly tell they're undead. I'll give you that much.
they're
But you have
fucking
no idea
evil.
what they are. Lucius, you do know what these are. They are Bodax.
Ah, yes, Bodex. Which are
Oh, yeah, I guess you know more about it.
Oh,
They're cursed
just-
undead.
I can just look it up.
No, I don't want you to look it up because I don't want you to know what
Okay.
it does. I don't
Alright,
want anyone looking up creatures ever.
All right.
So Bodak is an undead creature who revered Orcus in their life. When they died, they stayed as a withered carcass, and they only exist to cause death.
I don't like that.
They are. You have seen them in the north, and they most likely came from the north.
Do they have any special
Um,
abilities that I would be aware of?
Do you have anything that specifically tells, like any feat that says exactly what they do or anything? Like your special?
My special. Let's.
Does your thing give you any additional information?
Well, see, here's the thing.
That's a no.
Can I use remove curse?
I don't know. Hold on.
Why would you do that? You don't even know.
Because you said they were cursed.
I said that in Lucius's knowledge. You have no knowledge of it.
Oh, fair enough.
This is only Lucius knows what these are. You
But-
only know they're undead.
But I do want to know, would that do anything?
You have to find out. Let's see. Oh,
Did I go too far down? I think I did go too far down.
And turn.
Sorry, food showed up. Did I miss anything fun?
I have advantage on
Advantage.
all fade, blah blah blah. Intelligence check information. Yeah, as well as all intelligence checks to recall information about them.
Okay, but it doesn't say anything like you know like what its abilities are or anything like that specifically, right?
No, it says I have advantage on Yeah, intelligence checks to recall information about them. That's the intelligence part. And then survival to attract them.
Okay. So you know, so you know that they are undead that served Orcus. You know that they are very efficient at killing, and that in general, people who get close to it seem to be drained of life.
That's nice.
I'll give you that much.
Cool.
And there, you know of rumors that they can supposedly kill with their gaze.
Okay, and any weaknesses that I would know? Silver stakes, not sunlight.
Nothing that you know for concrete.
Okay. Silver stakes and sunlight.
I mean, that's
The
generally your
S's.
go-to. That's
The S's to successes. That's pretty good. Huh?
Good. That's pretty fucking good.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and take a break right now, guys. Go ahead, get drinks, bathroom, whatever you got to do. We'll be back
How long?
at
How long?
7:15. Mr. Eglin, who is leaving.
7:15.
Sorry, you guys are now behind. 6:15.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Scaring me there, bud.
Learn to tell
We're
time.
losing
dude.
Ed?
yeah,
Yeah.
He's dipping out.
Sorry.
Dang.
My
Sorry.
initiative is now 5. Can you change it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe I can